In this video, we'll show how I use AI as my personal graphic designer to create high-quality visuals quickly and efficiently. Stick around to see how you can do the same. Let's dive in. Today in the video, I want to show how I use AI to design for me LinkedIn post. As you can see here, this post AI designed for me. I didn't move any pixel. I just asked the AI to design for me this LinkedIn post. I call it AI designer, but you can call it as you want. In the video, I explain how AI can work for us. We will do it by designing a LinkedIn post with AI. I explain how to do the process, how to set the file, and the icon library I use for the post. So first of all, I download the icon library Phosphor. You can download it for this page and then add them to the folder with the HTML and CSS file. We will have one folder that contains HTML file, CSS file, and this icon library. For doing the work, I will use Tray with Claude 3.7 Sonnet. And the first thing is to open folder. So I open the folder. You can see it here. I click here, open folder, and then this folder, post design Edward style. Click on open, and here I have only the folder of the icons. You can see it here. If I open all the icons, is here. The next thing that I want to do is to ask the AI to generate for me HTML and CSS file. I paste here the prompt, create HTML and CSS file. The file must contain a place for a post in the size 600 pixels, width, and 750 height. My goal is to design post image. Okay, and I set some constraints. Do not do anything else, just rectangle with this size. Then we will design. So I execute it, and now the LLM model will create for the HTML and the CSS file. It seems to finish. I click on apply. And we have the CSS file now and the HTML file. I move now to work with the builder here because it's more easy to work with the builder. It's like AI developer. I don't need to approve almost nothing, so it's easier to work. And if you work with IDE software, this software that we write code inside, try to use always the builder. It's more easier. If you're a developer, maybe you want to work with the chat, but if you're not a developer, just go with the builder. It's more easy and more simple. I have now the HTML and the CSS file, and here you can see how it's look. Very basic one, just rectangle. And now we will start to add the brand guidelines. I here in Tray, and I will ask the AI to add all the colors I have in my brand. I paste it here. You can see here are the colors I have, add them to the CSS file. You can use only these colors. I execute it, and then let's see the colors. In the meantime, it's added to the file. So here's the colors I use. You can see they're here. They are blue, yellow, green, red, and gray. And I have some accent colors, some tokens, primary, secondary, accent green, and accent red. These are the colors I added to the CSS file. So it's finished, and you can see the CSS file now. It's added all the colors here. Also, with the token variables. We have set the CSS file, and now I want to start to create the post. Here's the next prompt I will add to it. I want to make an image for this text. I will add this image to my post. First read the post, read it only. After finish, write OK. And I have here the post. The post, it's a very LinkedIn post with the hook, can AI replace designers? I run this test. Copy this prompt here, go to Trail, paste it, and run. It's finished. I ask it to only read, but it's design a post. Let's see how it's look. You can see it here. Can I replace designers? It's show before and after. And you can see here that it's very interesting. It's take the icon, two icons, one of the AI and one of the person, and this symbol that shows go up. It's very interesting to see that although I didn't ask it to create a post, it's design a post. I will not say that it's a good design, but it has some things that make sense. This one, AI with the users that grow, and before and after. But now let's take it a step forward and ask it to design as we want. Now I will ask it to execute this prompt. You can use only title and subtitle along with the icons. You can add one or more icons. Use the colors you have in the CSS file. You can use only typography, LoRa, and Inter, so take them from the Google Fonts. Here I explained it that if it's not has the typography, it should take it from Google Fonts. And use icon in the icon folder to make the post more interesting. The last two things, you cannot use the text I give you. You must think and create title and subtitle based on the text I gave you. Be creative and interesting. So I copy this prompt, go to Tray, paste it, and execute. And now it will take a little bit time. In the meantime, it's worth it, that I can select here another models like DeepSeek or Claude 3.5 Sonnet, so I can play with another model to see if design better or not. For that demonstration, let's keep it simple. What happens is that the LLM created 3 different HTML files with different posts. I ask it to create one HTML with all the posts so we can see it more easily. So it's finished to add all of them to the same file, but let's see the result. You can see here the result, this one, that's one, and that's one. The interesting thing that it's add the icons from the library here, but the design is not good. So the next thing that I will ask it to improve the design. So I write here, I don't like design. You must use only a short title, subtitle, and one icon. Show me 3 different styles, minimalist, neo-brutalism, and one, it can select what it wants. Each image must be size 100, width and height 750, and you must use only the typography LoRa and Inter, so take them from Google Fonts and use icon from the folders, and remember that the post must be interest. I copied all of this to tray, paste it here, execute, and let's see the result. By the way, in the meantime it's worked. Be aware that here it didn't eliminate the 3 HTML additional file it's created for the different posts. It's added to the index, but it didn't eliminate them. So I will need to do it by myself. But remember that if you not explain exactly what you want from the LLM to do, maybe it will not do it. It's finished. Let's see now the result of it. One thing that I didn't write again is that I want all the posts in the same HTML files. So it's created 3 different HTML files, but okay, let's see it in separately one moment. Here you can see the neo-brutalism design that it's great for us. Here's the minimalist design. And then this is the style of it does when I ask it to create something different, and it can select the styles. But I don't like this one. The minimalist design is very simple. Okay, the typography can be better here, but from my point of view, it's interesting that it's created this post. Yes, it's simple. It's not very sophisticated. It's necessary to make changes, but you can see the level. And the neo-brutalism design, it's more significant, and you can see that it's a little bit more interesting. The next thing that I want it to do is that I want to create 3 more, but I give it now full freedom to do what it wants. So I say to it, act as a graphic designer who is the most creative in the United States and design 3 more. Go crazy and use any style you want. I give you freedom to make 3 posts in your style. Go crazy and be creative. Don't limit yourself. And all the posts in the same HTML file. The only thing that each image must be the size 600, width, and 750 height. So I copy this one, paste it on tray, execute, and let's see the result in one moment. Okay, it's finished, and we can see now the result. As you can see here, this is the 3 result it gave me. This post, that's one that I like. The visual design look good here. You can see that it's also used serif typography. I'm not sure that it's slow. I need to see in the code, but you can see it's take it. And this is the last one. I will continue to iterate with this technique to see where I can go, but I think this is really the future of design. And remember that I use here Claude 3.7 Sonnet with code executor, not something that built specially for this type of tasks. I believe in the future we'll have more tools that does exactly that. Thanks so much for watching. If you're looking for a product designer to level up your business, or you're curious about bringing AI into your workflow, my contact info down in the description. Feel free to reach out anytime. And if you got value from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I love to hear your thoughts or any questions you have got. See you in the next one. Take care.